Hey, it's Marilyn from Way to Make It Happen. And today I want to talk to you about building rapport. This is probably one of the most important things you can possibly do in building your business online with social media. So when you have a home business, you're going to be networking with others. I mean, that's what it's all about. And you have to be building as many relationships as possible. So the better the job you do with the first time you connect with somebody, the faster you're going to make a sale or get a new business partner in your business. Now, I see people like myself in the beginning trying to connect with people, but a lot of times miss the boat. So I want to give a tip or two to help people out, make the whole process much faster, so much smoother and so much more fun. And you're going to build your business, of course, very quickly doing these few things, making these little changes. So here's the thing. When you're sending a friend request to someone or you're accepting a friend request from someone, take the time to look at their profile and learn about them. Find something in common or something you can relate to them about in their profile, and something interesting that they say on their timeline that you can ask about. You want to find something other than saying, "Hey, I see we are like-minded individuals." You know what? I absolutely hate that line, because you know what it says? Number one, it says, I know how to read a script, and I'm going to use the same line on you that I've probably heard 500 times before. And secondly, you know what it really says? It says you didn't take the time to really learn about this person, that you're really not thinking about that person as an individual, but just as a number, as a potential sale or sign up. And I'm telling you, that does nothing to build rapport. So the faster you build rapport with somebody, the faster you're going to get to your sale or your business partner. So take the time to learn about the person. This is a person, not a number, and you want to treat them as such. You know, if they feel you're treating them like a real person, it's going to go really far in building a relationship. You know, you never know. You could go out and make a real connection with someone and end up being a business partner with that person and go on and make a killing together because you took the time to build rapport with that person. So, number one, look at their timeline and learn as much as you can about them. Now, what about using the line, "Hey, how are you?" Well, use this as your last case scenario, and use this only if you cannot find a single thing on their timeline to engage with them. If you can't find anything on their timeline, that usually means that all they have on their timeline is product, and there's nothing to talk about. So here's what happens when you say, "Hey, how are you?" They're going to respond with, "Fine, thanks." And it's going to end up being a very stunted and boring conversation. And neither one of you wants to be in that kind of conversation. And it actually doesn't engage the person at all. And in order to talk to someone, you have to be engaged with them. You would want that person to continue to have a conversation with you. They need to want to be talking to you. So be engaging, find something to talk about. Check out if they have a dog or if they have hobbies, sports teams. Some people's timelines are like an open book, others not so. You're going to have to do a little detective work. You might even find something they might be proud of and they'll want to talk about it. You know, it's human nature for people to want to talk about themselves. So if you find something you know they're interested in, they're going to want to talk about it too. Now, here's something else that's very, very important. Be genuine. People will know if you're just playing a game with them. Once you start doing this with people, they're going to know. When you learn good rapport skills and you get good at it, This is going to become second nature, and you'll be able to look at someone's profile and you'll know instantly what to say to them, and you'll instantly care. They're going to feel it. So take the time. It's going to pay off big time for you. You know, rapport building, prospecting, and closing are absolutely so important. And I've learned so much from my mentor. And you know, a lot of times I discovered I was already doing a lot of this naturally. It just took a few little tweaks. And now I can do this without even thinking about it. So you have to have good communication skills if you're in this industry. Good communication skills can make you a fortune, not only in this industry, but in any situations. Let's think about it. That's going to get you a lot more in life. A better table at a restaurant, that appointment that you no longer have to wait 6 months to get. If you can talk to people instead of talking to people instead of at people, learn more about them and talk to them. It's going to make all the difference in the world. So the skill of rapport building is very useful when you're in online marketing. So I hope these tips will help you. Keep in mind to build rapport as fast as possible, and that will result in you getting a sale or a sign up in your business much faster. Now, don't be a lazy networker. Go ahead, take the time to learn about the person before you connect with them. Remember, they are people. They're not a number. If they feel you're thinking about them that way, they're going to be out of there. They don't want to be just another person that you've hooked into to get a deal. This is a people business. If you don't like people, you're in the wrong industry. You know, I've been in the people business for years as a customer service agent and helping people, and I love it. I get more from people than I give out. So someone asked me, well, if you don't like people, what are you going to do? Well, my suggestion is that if you don't like people, you're in the wrong business. Do something where you can automate everything and get results. Now, you know, I used to think that automation is all I'd have to do. You know, put out an ad, and then they're going to come running to me, and then I'll sell to them. Well, I soon found out that that doesn't work at all. It is all about communication and the right kind. So I want you to learn to build rapport, and you're on your way to success. Once you learn to do that correctly, it's going to become second nature, and you're going to do it so well. So remember, you're better. You're better than you know, and you're stronger than you think, and you're so close to building your business. Follow the advice and build good rapport, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.